Reality. Reality receipts.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Reality Receipts podcast starring me, Storytime with Ricky.
And me, Reality Ashley. And as you can see, we have a very special guest today. We have Olivia RAE from season 3 of The Perfect Match. And also we saw her earlier this year on Temptation Island. So going way back to the start, why don't you let us know how you found yourself on reality TV? How did you get on Temptation Island and then on Perfect Match?
Actually, it's funny. So a few years ago when I lived in LA, I was actually working at SUR and they filmed Vanderpump Rules there. So I did a little filming with them, met people through like in the TV side of things. I'm obviously not a full-time cast member. I'm kind of in the background over there hanging out. But I had some people that I met keep reaching out to me about other shows. And I think there was like 2 shows that I was like, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like a fit. And by the 3rd show, I was like, look, I can't keep saying no or they're just not going to offer anything else. So the 3rd one was Temptation Island. So I was like, okay, I don't love the premise, but I can go have fun. If anything, I have a free vacation. So yeah, that's kind of what started this all.
So what were the first 2 shows?
So the first one was actually F-Boy Island. And then the second one was The Bachelor. And I made it pretty far through the casting on The Bachelor, I considered. But then as it got closer to really deciding, I just really didn't feel like I was going to resonate with that type of audience. Like I've watched The Bachelor. They're pretty hardcore and a little vanilla. So I was like, maybe I'm not going to be what they want to see anyway. And so I kind of was like, look, it's a big risk. I'm picky as it is. And if there's literally only one guy, then like, I'll be out the first week. Like, I'm not going to pretend to hang out with 30 girls to stay on TV. So, I was like, it's probably just not for me. And then they, reached out for Temptation and I was like, let me try.
Okay.
That's so funny because the later question that we were going to have for you was about Ariana because we saw that you're friends with her online, have some photos posted, and we were like, okay, what's the connection here? Like, how are you friends with them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's
it all
wonderful.
makes sense now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've hung out a bunch. I mean, it's been a minute. Obviously, she's killing it right now. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we see you on, I watched Temptation Island, we both did. And so we've seen you there. And then we were excited to see you again on Perfect Match. You came in at a pivotal moment. You came in with Justine, and you guys went on a 3-way date with Olly. After his breakup with AG, we thought he was going to be so heartbroken and we thought he was going to be in shambles.
Shambles. Not even one shamble.
Not a singular shamble. Can you tell us more about your connection with him, your chemistry with him, anything that we didn't see? Is he as trifling as like he came off to the viewer? Give us a take.
I mean, no, I mean, it was interesting. So obviously we don't know when we're on the boardroom, when we're coming in, what that situation looks like. So I remember like being in the bus, they're like, okay, we're going to like wait. I'm like, I'm ready. Like, what do you mean? And then like out comes Justine, like we're going together. I was like, oh, period. Okay. So we're doing a 2-way situation. That was interesting for sure. There's a lot of, hurry up to wait. Olly was kind. I think you can see he wasn't heartbroken at all. He was not very like sad. He was nice. I mean, he definitely gave us time to talk. We had a lot of talking time. I mean, the date was really short from what you see, but after the massages and stuff, we actually split up. He talks with Justine for a while and I'm waiting. And then I kind of go interrupt their conversation to talk to him. And then we sit on the beach and we talk. I mean, it felt like forever. We did post confessionals then as well of what we thought and how things were going. I mean, he was funny. I'll give him that. The UK, I love the accent. Don't get me wrong. But like, it was never for me. Like, I was like, okay, this is what I had to work with. Here we go. Like, I think even when we get right back into the house, like he was obviously it was very clear. I have my talk with him, but he was definitely interested in Justine. And at that point I was fine. I was chilling. You see me talking to Louis and other people. He even did pull me aside to say, like, I'm going to go with Justine. I'm really sorry. And I said, I've known you for 3 hours. You're good. Go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You don't know me a damn thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
like
Let's
you're
go.
fine. Go off. Like that's your journey. I'm here chilling.
So you didn't have chemistry with Ollie, but someone we did see you have a little bit of chemistry with was Daniel, obviously at the boys' day. So obviously you guys had some sexy little moments of kissing and the thigh licking. Did you feel like a connection with him at all? Like you did want to get to know him more, or was it just like a physical thing? Was there someone else you had your eye on at the boys' day instead?
Honestly, I mean, everyone on our cast was attractive. Like once
Yeah.
once we all like kind of saw what was happening, I was like, okay, this is way better than what I was working with on Temptation Island. Like, let me have some fun. Like,
Yeah.
let
Love
me
it.
like, I'm hot, you're hot, let's be hot. But honestly, Daniel was sweet. I know I sat and talked with him for a long time, and I remember doing my confessionals after. They're like so asking me about stuff, and I'm like, I honestly, I wasn't listening. I don't remember anything he said. I don't really care. Like he's attractive, and that's all I really cared about. Like
Yeah.
he was fine. Never did I really think. I mean, I think coming in as a bombshell, never do I really think I'm gonna come in and like really steal someone's man type thing. So I'm here to have fun, and if that's the least I can do, then that's okay with me. So he's
Yeah.
got a few red flags, but who doesn't? Like,
True.
So what do you think his red flags are that you picked up on?
well, when I come in and I'm even talking with Ollie, at one point I was like, this is fun. I'm having so much fun. And I look over at the house and every couple is arguing. And I was like, okay, maybe we're not having fun. Like I did find it like disappointing that like upon my arrival, right, it's into what I'm introduced to and what I see, everyone's upset and crying. And I was like, oh, like really? What are we mad about? Like, I'm sorry I exist. Like I thought we were all having fun. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, I think just maybe making Lucy cry so much was sad to see. And like even around, like it's happening around you, but I don't know what the conversations were really. So that it was just kind of disappointing to see in general.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're at Boys' Day. We see like you guys are kind of like coupled up. It's almost like you're a thing at Boys. Was there anything that we didn't see, or were you guys like kissing and doing a lot more than like what
For sure.
was shown?
Yeah.
Go spill!
Yeah, there was a lot of kissing that happened that wasn't shown. So during the game, I mean, I'll speak for myself and what kisses I shared, but yeah, there was me and Daniel kissing. I think we kissed a lot on camera and off camera. So there was an area where we were allowed to go to touch ups and makeups and cool down and relax for a second. And, we just maybe happened to be over there at the same time. Now we're having a kiss. I mean, we're drinking tequila all day. It's hot. We're having fun. Who cares? I know there's a situation at the bar where 4 of us were at the bar. Me and Daniel are making out, other people are making out, and we switched because like we're all hot, let's just switch. And like, why not? So that was not shown. And then I think that was it for me. I had 3 kisses that day.
Were those
Daniel,
other?
Alex, and Louie.
That was
like,
just what we were about to ask. Daniel, Alex, and Louie.
I mean, you know what I mean? Alex and I are kissing. We're all kissing. Let's just kiss. Why
So
not?
does that mean that Alex also kissed Daniel?
Let me call Alex. Alex enter the chat. Yes, I don't think she'll be upset with me, but yes, the 4 of us are standing at the bar, and it was just funny. We all just like we were all kissing. Well, me and Daniel, them. We stop at the same time and kind of just look at each other, and we're like, I mean, we're here.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. Y'all aren't married. It's fine.
Right. It's Boys' Day.
We actually felt like Alex and Louis seemed like they would be a good match together. Like we were
They are
surprised that
so fun. They have
Yeah,
so much chemistry, like not just sexual, just like banter. She's so silly and fun and quick with him, and he's playful as well. So I mean, even on like from what I see behind cameras and stuff when we're shooting and little things, it's like they just get along. Like they just click. I don't know.
Yeah.
we felt that watching it. We were actually really surprised. Like we thought he was going to switch to Alex, so we were shocked to see him go back to Sandy. But
Yeah.
we feel like there was more at play there that we might ask about in a little bit. But
Yeah.
So Yeah, or we could just ask about it now. 'cause
Yeah,
we,
that's
I mean,
She's like, yeah, or now.
or let's just get into it. Yeah, we might have heard there were some like pacts going on with some of the originals in the house, and to like not let any new people in. Do you feel like that is true, and that's kind of what happened, and why you guys didn't get brought in, or was it just a chemistry connection thing?
You know, that's what it looks like to me, right? That's kind of after season 2, I think you can really see that's kind of how it plays out. At that point, we're all learning the show and how to win. So I don't know, obviously, but I think even in the boardroom where Alex is on the board and AD and Ollie are like kind of not into it sort of thing. I think that shows enough, right? Like she's trying to keep anyone out that's even remotely threatening in their eyes. So I think that's clear. I think she even said on her podcast, right? Like I would have tried harder to keep Alex out of the house if she had known Alex's story on Temptation Island. So it feels that way, right? It looks that way.
Yeah.
I don't know verbally if that's the case, but who knows?
Yeah, we did hear that that's what went down on season 2,
Right.
and then we heard again that that's what is going down on season 3, which I think Perfect Match really needs to fix that, because
Yeah.
when we were doing our review, I said, you know, it actually would have been fun to have like Olivia, Alex, even Juliet, like some of the more like free, like chaotic, like we would have had better
Personality.
TV, right?
Yeah,
Because all
I
the
love
girls-
Juliet's story. Like, yeah, maybe she probably wasn't happy to be out of the house at one point, but like the ups and downs, that girl's made for TV. It was fun. Like, I loved it. I had fun watching that. I don't have fun watching girls cry over bums.
Right.
That's
Agreed.
not having fun. I'm about fun. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
right. I'm here for a good time. Yeah.
Totally. Well, speaking of girls crying over bums, obviously we saw you in the final like meeting scene where you're going to decide who is the perfect match. You know, you had such a good moment where you said like, I don't feel disrespected. It's the women that they're going back to bed with that feel disrespected or should feel
Yeah.
disrespected.
Right.
And I didn't feel like that was a dig towards the women at
No.
all. I felt like you were saying that towards the men's behavior. So in that conversation, like, you know, we saw you talk to Daniel a little bit and then Louis kind of jumped in and interrupted. Was there more that we didn't see? Like, did you reply to Louis?
I think it shows the reply to Louis, right? Because he was like, come on, that's wild. You're acting like we're not a perfect match. Like we're not meant to sit around and stick with one person. And I say, like, that's what you guys did this whole time though.
Yeah.
Like, I think the way Scott, you know, handled the Juliet and Carrington situation, like if the girls had done that, the first like mistake that those men made, good, show them, be her, like tell them, no, I'm not fucking around. So yeah, I think the only other thing that really wasn't shown, I forget who made a comment of like, well, we knew going into Boys' Day that the boys were going to behave that way, so we're not surprised. And it just felt a little like boys will be boys, and I'm so tired, you guys. Like, I'm tired. Like,
Yeah.
let's not. How about it's 2024, 2025? Like, let's stand up. Let's show them. Like, it could have been a fun, lighthearted season. It just didn't feel that way for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did seem very serious, right?
Yeah.
Like they established these like super serious bonds within weeks, and it's like I was disappointed to see the girls like kind of just be like, "Oh, you're sorry? Okay, cool."
Okay,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? And
It got really
almost-
repetitive. Every cut to the next scene and the next couple, it's the same conversation happening and then the same outcome. It just felt very repetitive. I mean, Sandy and Louis both said like we're not seriously dating in the finale or reunion, whatever. Like we're still not exclusive. And I'm like, but you guys acted exclusive this whole time. So what is it? We're not together, we're having a bond, or we're not together. What is it? I don't know.
Yeah. Was Sandy aware that Louis kissed you as well?
Yeah, because I think he says I kissed Alex and 2 other girls.
Right.
So that would have been Hannah, right? Hannah, him, and Alex have the 3-way, Alex, and then somehow I just don't get named, but
Yeah.
I think I was that third person. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, because I think as the viewer, we all just assumed he meant that 3-way kiss, like, oh, I kissed but that would be
Oh.
including
Oh.
himself. But yeah, he
Maybe
did
that
say,
was his
he
way of
did
wording
say-
it to get
yeah,
out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure
again,
he says I kiss Alex and 2 other girls.
He
I'm
did.
pretty sure he
Right.
said that. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah,
But
he
I
did.
guess the viewer didn't put it together because I didn't.
Yeah,
I
that
was
makes
like,
sense,
I never
yeah.
put it together.
That makes sense. I mean, it works
Yeah.
then, right? He
Yeah.
probably got away with that one.
She didn't care either way, right? I think
exactly.
she didn't care if
It
he.
didn't matter. The names of who, it didn't matter.
Yeah. Do you think Sandy and Louis had a genuine connection, or was it for TV?
It felt very like, honestly, Sandy's that bitch. He felt a little like on a leash in a good, like she was in control of the situation, and he was probably trying to like give himself a I'm a changed man arc. But like, I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time with them. I'm not in the house. The times that I'm in there, it's chaotic and everyone's crying. So real love, maybe not, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, as viewers,
Yeah.
we didn't buy it. We didn't buy it.
No.
And we're like, oh, this is so fake. They're both acting. They're just trying to get to the finish line. And I don't know. So
Yeah, I think, I mean, my conversations with Louis as well, I think after my entry, they show me having conversation with him. Like, you could tell in his mind, he's going to go back to Sandy anyway. He's trying to make her jealous. He wants to talk to me. Okay, fine. We'll get along to get along. And then you're going to go back anyway. I think they were both doing what they needed to do to give what they thought maybe was spice and intrigue. But then here we are back at square one.
here we are. Everybody's single.
Yeah.
Nobody's together except for AD
Nobody.
and Olly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So we saw some people commenting that they felt like everyone was bitter and jealous, and that's why they didn't vote for AD and Olly to win. Obviously, we have a little more inside information, and we've heard like they did fight 24/7, and people weren't so like sold on their connection and that they were in it for the long term. So being there, what was your opinion? Were people bitter about them, or they just didn't see that connection? They knew what was really going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think we just saw a lot. I mean, even at the finale, there was arguing, and I think they cut it when Justine's talking and Ollie starts to say, you're being a hater, whatever. Like, and you see AD look at him, like, don't
I
talk
said that.
back to her like that. And it's like, it's a lot of that. And it's like, there was arguing between the two of them at the finale. And again, it's like, listen, maybe Daniel and Lucy aren't perfect, but at least he's owning it. He's taking it on the chin. He's tucking his tail and he's shutting the fuck up. Ollie, you still can't just
Shut the fuck up.
just take it. Just take it for
Yeah.
a second. You're
Right.
challenged by a strong, beautiful woman right now. You have AD right by your side, and you still can't just take it. Like, okay, then I don't know. Sorry.
Mhm.
Like, I respect taking accountability more than I respect just demanding respect. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
and
I can't believe in something because you're telling me to. I need to believe it because I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that gives people so much more insight because, yeah, all they're seeing is why, like, they don't understand why did Lucy and Daniel win, but you guys saw them fighting at the finale. They
Yeah.
cut that out. So now the viewer is left like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't they win? So I wish they would have left that in and it would have given you guys, like, people would have understood the decision a lot more, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long filming for that finale, like really long. So there's a lot everyone's obviously missing. It's 10 hours, right, of show. We were there for a month. So it definitely felt like in that finale moment, I just can't do it. I don't know. But
Right.
to each their own. You guys
That's
win at the
fair.
end. You're engaged and having a baby, and that's incredible. So what's a vacation?
Right. And I think for the viewer, right, we're watching from the future. So people
Exactly.
are watching, knowing that they're engaged, knowing
Right.
that they're pregnant, and thinking, well, why didn't they win the show? But I think Ollie's behavior, even as a viewer, is like, I don't know how they got to an engagement and a baby, but whatever, not my peg, not my farm. But it is like, I said that to Ashley, like, the way that AD looks at him, she's like,
That
"Shut
look,
the fuck up."
that
She's
look
like, she's
scared me.
literally like,
Yeah. That look, I was like, yeah.
because you're
why are
still
you
calling her a
talking-
hater.
yeah. Come on, Ollie, wrap it up. Like, the thing is, like, I think throughout the season, you see him really tight with Louis, and like, what are you guys, a decade apart? Like, come on,
Yeah.
relax. Like, be a man. Do your relationship. Don't be like boosting along these boys to be silly. They're gonna do what they want to do anyway. It felt a little awkward to just see him trying to be over there with the wild boys, but
Yeah.
sitting pretty when he needed to, but I don't know. Just
Yeah.
felt weird.
What can you tell us about his connection with Justine based on what you saw?
I really don't see much of it. Aside from that day when we come in, obviously they had conversation on the side. I saw what we saw really, because I'm never in the house when they're in the house together, right? And then the mixers and stuff, it's so chaotic. There's so many things happening. So I don't really know. Obviously if he felt like he was more connected with AD, great. Free my girl. Free my girl.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll take her back, please. Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, I think you even see it when she comes to interrupt our conversation. I'm like so in love. I'm like, hi, lover, come. I'll take him. I'm good. I'll go.
Yeah.
That is my girl. She is far too good for any of that.
Yes, I was gonna say the girls should have just matched with each other, because the girls were all amazing as always, and yeah, the men are not always up to par. Unfortunately, we feel bad for you guys, but yeah, it happens a lot on these shows. So,
yeah, for sure.
Is there any beef now with you and Lucy? Are you guys cool? Was she upset about the finale, or no?
Not that I'm aware of. No, I mean, I have no hard feelings. Like I said, like in the finale, all of those girls deserve something better than that. I mean, nobody's together with these couples anymore today. Great, they know that. I know they know that. But no, Lucy was always kind to me. She's such a sweetheart. From when I did get to talk to her, oh my God, I felt so bad when I had to kind of like, it wasn't a game, and tell her about all the kissing and stuff. And I think you kind of see me like try not to laugh, and not that I'm laughing at her because it's funny at her. It's funny because I'm like, God, I have to tell you, like, I have to tell you what's happening. But she was so sweet and kind, and just was asking the questions. I was like, look, I'm going to tell you what it is. It was behind camera. It was on camera. It was in the water. It was over there at the bar. It is what it is. I want you to know. So she's a sweet girl. I'm not surprised they're not together. I don't think they ever were, which is fine. So great. Moving on. Like, I'm happy for her. She deserves it all.
Yeah. Have you spoken to Daniel at all since all of this?
No, only when we were all in LA for the party and stuff. I had made a dinner for a bunch of us to go out, and last minute everyone wanted to join. So he was at a dinner that I coordinated for a bunch of the cast members. And he was over there. I mean, it was like 20 people deep. The table's this long. I'm with my girls, and then whoever else is there, who cares? So he was there, nothing serious. I mean, it was so chaotic in LA that week. Oh my God. But no, I haven't spoken to him.
Yeah, speaking of the Netflix party, we heard there was some stuff went down at the party.
We've heard or with other people, because I don't really remember much.
we heard there were some hookups. Rachel also alluded on the Wow Files to that a couple got back together. Do you know what she's talking about?
What couple?
She hasn't said yet, so everyone is still waiting
got
for
back
this.
together.
We've heard of a hookup of Madison and Scott. We've already spilled that tea on our pod yesterday. So,
know about it.
They were never a couple, so we're like, that can't be.
Yeah, that can't be it.
No.
The thing is, I really just pay attention to myself, so I don't know. Madison. You got me.
No.
I don't know.
There's some tea for you, Madison and Scott.
Thank you. Hot people being hot together, like
exactly.
Yes. Okay. Go off. Yeah. I mean, I saw we took the same shuttle from the hotel to the party with Madison and Freddie, and I was like, anything? Nothing? Okay. Like, there was nothing. I was like, is there anything going on? No. Okay. Besides that, I didn't see anyone really get back together or hear of anything.
That was us at the party too. We were looking at everyone. We saw Freddie and Lucy. Like,
I know. Okay, I was convinced they were together. I was like,
yeah.
Finally, I was like, actually, this makes sense. Why didn't we do this from the beginning? And then I think I just straight out asked them, and they were like, girl, what? I was like, oh, my bad. Like, I thought you guys were really together. They're like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. Like,
no,
they were giving that.
They were giving that.
They would be so beautiful. They're so sweet. They're both very similar, though. I could see why it wouldn't work, in the sense that maybe they need a little spice, but they're both great people. They would be beautiful together.
Yeah, we noticed. We noticed waist grabbing and like elongated. Yeah, we were peeping it. We were like,
I mean,
we were spying.
I was drunk, girl.
That's so funny. But overall, do you feel like the edit portrayed you accurately? Like that was an accurate interpretation of like your experience?
Yeah, I think watching back, it's funny because a lot of it I watched by myself, and then some of it, like the finale, I actually watched in real time with my friend. But I would like speak before I would speak, and what I would think I was gonna say anyway. And I was like, yeah, that's me. Like that's very me. I think even like the fact that I have that many confessionals is because I was very bored, and you see me, I think my confessional like after the mixer or the boys' day where I'm like, yeah, come on, let's have fun. I look bored, I sound bored because I am bored. Like it's a
Yeah.
boring story to see everyone crying and arguing all the time. So I was bored, but
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty accurate. I
Okay.
think like I was doing my thing. I was honest where as much as I could be, or as
Mhm.
when I could be, when I would needed to be. So I'm
Mhm.
fine with everything, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we said, as viewers, we were thankful for you and Alex and Juliet and the women that were willing to spice it up a little and add some
Yeah,
personality and
it.
not
It
just
needed it for
cry
sure.
over
It felt
men.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciated it for sure.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like I feel like if we didn't have that element, it would have been boring. A lot of the OGs, or however you want to say it, were so fixated on just looking perfect and looking like, with their men and staying with their men and not coloring outside the lines. And I'm like,
It just could have been so much more fun, truly. Like I
yeah.
forgot before seeing the final episode, I forgot that the Scott Carrington Juliet situation played out, and I obviously never saw the way it really played out. So watching that, I was like, "Oh, okay!" Like that was exciting. Episode 9 at the very beginning, or 10, sorry, was incredible. I was like, "Yes, this is what it could have been." Like Scott stood up for himself and said, bye. And all the girls could have done the same thing. There were great guys to still choose from, Ray and Jalen and Carrington. Like it, and then you could go back if you want to, but like try, mix it up something. Like, no, you don't get to play in my face all month.
Right, right,
Make
right.
the men sweat a little bit.
A
I wish they would have.
little. Like,
Yeah.
just
That's
a little.
exactly what I said. I was like, nobody's saying don't forgive them at all, but it would have just been
Right.
really powerful to like, especially when you guys are like at the end, right? There's only
Mhm.
one episode left anyway. Like, work out. Like, what?
Yeah,
you
break up with
really,
him. Who cares?
yeah,
Break
like
up with him.
you really want this vacation that bad? Like,
No, break up. They break up.
Yeah.
Lucy
Break up
and
and
Daniel.
like end on like a high note for yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, Lucy and Daniel didn't even go on the vacation we heard. So it's like it was
No, yeah.
all for what now?
For what?
So
Camera
Exactly.
time.
yeah.
Mhm.
For one extra day of camera time.
Mhm.
Can you
Yeah.
tell us more about your friendship with Alex? Are you guys like super close, or who are
We
you closest
are.
to
She's
from the show?
actually coming over soon. She's
Oh,
here in
tell her-
Vegas right now.
Tell her we say hey.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. Yes.
Tell
I mean,
her we would love to chat with her too. Tell her.
absolutely. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure she would love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex and I on Temptation Island, we don't connect much, but like the format of the show is very different. Even though this time spent was like about the same, we just really got to spend a lot of time together on Perfect Match behind scenes, right? When we're not in the villa, once we get through that first all cast mixer, then they get a little lax with us at the hotel and we can kind of hang out with each other and do stuff. At first, we're not supposed to know who's where and what. So we spent a lot of time together and I really got to know her so much more. So Alex and I, like, that's my girl. All of them, like the brats, were just they're incredible. We had a great time together. Alex is so funny and so smart and so beautiful and just same vibe as me where like what?
Yeah, just for fun.
I don't know. Like, we connect very well. I love her so much.
I think we
Yes.
could definitely see that as viewers.
Yeah.
We could definitely see that. We did see her at the Netflix summer break party, and we talked to her for a bit, and she's amazing. So
Yeah, she is. She's so
Yeah.
fun.
She's fun.
We're just
Yeah,
here for a good time. Really. Like, come on.
Yes, she's fun.
Cry.
You seem to be close with a lot of the girls. We've seen you post photos with like Justine and Hannah and all the bombshells, I guess you would call them.
usually, yeah.
But yeah, you did have a bit of a TikTok calling out someone maybe that said like call yourself a girl's girl, but you use the term old girl and B words. So who was that about?
I think it's just with AD being very committed to her girls in the house, rightfully so, completely understandable. But I think in that episode, I forget which one it was, it just felt very pointed to me to specifically not address Justine by her name once, but you can address me, you can address Alex. It's a choice. You made a choice, whether it's meant to be. Obviously, I'm not claiming that old girl is derogatory, but you're just choosing not to address her by her name. And bitch is crazy. Come for Olly, and which she did. That's fine, but just say her name. It's okay. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make anyone more important. It felt a little just intentional.
Yeah.
And not a fun way, because you could address it. You addressed me, you addressed Alex. So what's the harm in that? Because it's too close to home? Come on. I know you're strong. You got this, girl. You can say her name.
Yeah. I thought it was so funny. Like, I seen a comment that was like, why did AD call her an ogre? And I'm like, no, she said
ogre's crazy. Turn on your closed captioning, because I don't want anything without closed captioning. She said, oh, girl. No. Yeah, ogre would have been wild. Like,
wild. And I was like, she called her old girl, not an ogre. But you're right. I think it was intentional. She felt a little threatened.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it makes sense.
Which I feel like Justine was very respectful about throughout the whole process. Like, she just wanted best for AD, and I think she made a valid point. She said, we've all seen her. We've seen her get played on national TV again. We don't want to see it again. Like, we've already seen a man embarrass her, and Olly did nothing short of that, and it's just, we want better for her. But if you don't want better for yourself, girl, what the hell can we say,
Right, you can only lead a horse to water. That's it. And we were there to help lead the horse to water. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think Justine was incredible, truly. She handled it the best she could, and I think it was perfectly. I think what was said was really how we all felt, like, just for all the girls, right? All of them. Like, just we want better. That's all.
Yeah.
So is there anything that didn't air that you wish that did, that you thought would have been relevant to the viewers that we missed out on, or were you happy with everything that they showed?
I mean, I think, like we said at the beginning, I think there's a lot of negativity that happened and toxicity that happens that probably just got filtered down. You see glimpses of it, but just the amount was really what influenced the vote. And I mean, there was already so much negativity. They probably didn't need to put that more in, but like, it was a tough experience for sure. And being around it, being subject to it, it's just like, it's a bummer, but we get it. We're here to make TV and have fun, or try to, or make it exciting. But yeah, I think a lot isn't shown, and that's with any show though. I feel like it is tough with Perfect Match in the sense that we really get 10 episodes. Like, at least The Bachelor, they have what, like 20? Jesus. Love Island, 40? Like, they get a lot of time to really show what's really going on. We don't have a lot of time. So it is a very cut, quick, fast. So I wish there was a lot more. I wish we had more episodes, but
Same.
I think that would have helped.
Yeah, for sure. And me and Ashley had said, like, we were like, now that AD and Olly are engaged, we had heard very early on, like right after filming, that he played in her face and like embarrassed her throughout the whole season. So when we found out that they were engaged and having a baby, I said, I bet you production is scrambling trying to edit him in the best possible light, because now they're Netflix and Kinetics like golden couple, right? They're doing all these interviews. They're like, it's like, oh my God, this love story. And I'm like, no, they're trying to give him the golden edit as much as they can.
And
like,
they still hardly could. So what does that tell you? Like, I mean, when we obviously didn't know about the announcement, we had known, as I think, I'll speak for myself, that they were still together after the show, obviously. But when they announced the engagement and all that through Netflix and stuff, I was just like, where are they going to make this look good? From what content did we get? Like, I don't know. I skipped a lot of the season. I don't watch the challenges. I don't really hardly watch the dates. I don't care. I'm really looking at myself. But I was just like, where is the good edit going to come from? Because it just felt like whenever I was around, I didn't see anything positive. So where is it going to come from? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we saw there was few and far between of good moments for them. So they tried their best, but I think the viewers got a sense still that, he
I mean, a sense.
The whole time.
I mean, luckily, I mean, this was filmed a year ago, right? So who knows what that dynamic looks like behind closed doors? Obviously, hopefully much better. But at that time, that's what we had to work with as, the vote and all that.
Yeah, we did hear he's still maybe up to some of his old perfect match tricks, because I think Marshall went on AD's podcast and then he had AD unfollow Marshall, maybe a little jealous of that. So we're like, oh, we just wish he changed. We hope he changes. We hope it
Yeah,
goes
just
well.
let it go. You got the girl, you got the story. Like now you're good.
Yeah.
Chill,
Forward.
chill. Like, let it go.
She's
What more
literally
do-
pregnant.
What more commitment do you need? Like,
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, good for them, I guess.
yeah, I mean, listen, I think that's beautiful. Marriage?
Yeah, marriage,
Love it.
babies.
Babies?
Everyone loves babies.
Everyone loves babies. You're so innocent.
They're so innocent. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I think as viewers, everyone just went into it thinking we're going to see this, like we knew we weren't going to see, but we were like, oh, we're going to see this amazing love story. Like everyone.
Yeah, they set that up.
A lot of people didn't know that Perfect Match was actually like how they met, so they thought they were going to see this like amazingness unfold. And we had already heard through the grapevine. So we're like, we're going to see how it plays out. And it is what it is. How much could change in a year? I don't know. I just think you are who you are and that's who you are. But hey,
That's who you
not,
are.
not
You're
my
not growing,
pig.
you're not changing.
Not my pig. Not my farm.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
maybe-
I don't know.
Yeah, and maybe watching it, that'll help too, right? Because I think sometimes it's hard to see how you are till you see yourself on these shows, and maybe that will be helpful for him to grow and change and do better.
Maybe he
So
should have learned and grown and changed after Love is Blind, though, no?
Yeah.
Now he's had 2 chances.
You
to
had
see it.
that opportunity already.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
don't give them a reality show. Don't let us see anymore. Like y'all just keep it behind the scenes.
They're having a spinoff. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, I'm just.
Big
I mean,
announcement.
I don't know.
It seems that
I
way,
could
right?
see
Like,
it.
I
That
could
way, yeah.
see that. I could see that. I honestly could see that, but I don't think that would be good for him unless they're gonna just like cut out everything bad. But whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Will we see you on any more reality TV shows?
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna hang it up with the dating shows,
Okay.
but I would be open to maybe more strategy, although I'm just not that strategic. Like, I don't know if I could do well on a strategy show either, but I think it could be fun, like a game show. Like, I would like, Traders would be cool. I mean, Survivor, maybe I would last like a week, but like that could be fun for a little bit.
Right.
I don't know, but
know.
I think dating shows, I'm 31, like
Mhm.
what? You're gonna give me another 24-year-old? Like I can't. No.
Right.
It's true.
Right.
Yeah, they did have very young men on this one.
So young.
So,
Yeah.
I was going to say, so no Love Island USA then with
No.
Ariana. No,
I
they're
mean,
very
I would
young
love
men.
that, but I
Yeah.
can't. No, I can't. I can't.
Love Island's the one to do. Love Island's the one
It
to
is.
do.
But I
Yeah.
think I think those days are behind me. They're not putting 30-some-year-olds on Love Island. It's the youth. Let them have it. I don't
Let them
need it.
have it. What do you
30
think of
is very
Louis?
young.
What do you think of Louis dating Huda from the most recent season of Love Island?
I mean, she's gorgeous. Go off. I don't know. There's just so much of where is Louis? Who knows? He's over here on Perfect Match. He's over here on Celebrities Dating. He's over here on the carpet with Huda. I don't know which Louis is the real Louis now. Which one
Yeah.
are we worried about? So
Yeah.
if they're
a busy
happy,
guy.
great. Yeah, he's busy. He's getting the checks where he needs to. So
Yeah.
congratulations. I love that.
Yeah. Well, they're on. What did you know about Louis' baby?
No comment.
I had heard,
Okay.
never any verbal confirmation from anyone specific. So again, none of my business. I don't know. I think like babies are great. Everyone loves babies.
Everyone
So
loves
congratulations
Good for
on
him.
baby Louis.
Congratulations on your baby boy.
Yes.
It's a
Love
boy. I
that.
didn't know that.
So
Yeah.
what?
Didn't know that.
we know everything.
I love that. I love it here. I'm going to do this every week with you guys. I love it so much.
Come and get all the tea with
We got
us.
all the
I'm
tea
gonna
over
be
here.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, so we love talking to you so much. This has been so much fun. We
So
really hope
fun.
we do get to see you again on another show because we have not seen enough of you yet, I feel like. So
hopefully.
you're just getting started. So where can our listeners find you? What's your handles on social?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. It's at I'm Olivia Ray for everything except for TikTok. A Ray spelled with 2 E's.
Okay.
Got it.
It's still I'm Olivia Ray, just with Chewy's. I'm
Yep.
Olivia Ray. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. And
Love this.
we'll write it in our caption too, just so
Thank
if
you.
need to check it out. Yes.
Yeah. Well, this has been so great. It's been
So
so much
good.
fun
Okay.
talking to you, and we hope to see you on more shows soon. And you were honestly great, and I wish we would have got to see more of you because I know you would have brought the drama of it.
Yeah.
You
The
and
honesty,
Alex.
at least.
The
The
honesty
at
and
least.
the fun.
Yeah,
Not the
definitely.
tears.
Maybe the next one. Maybe the next one.
next one. Would you do it again? Would you do it
Perfect
again?
match?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh no. No, not perfect match.
No,
Not for
okay.
me. You know, I'm a one and done. I learned my lesson. I'll try anything
Hopefully.
once, but
Okay.
that's it. Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
You've had your fill.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much
Thank
for
you guys.
being
It's been
here,
great.
and thank you for listening, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.